Hello, Namaskar, and a very good evening to all the viewers watching NCRT's live interactive session. This is Simran Singh, and you have all connected with us through eVidya channel number 6 to 12. Besides viewers, we have so many different mediums through which you all can connect with us, and you can also participate in our live sessions by raising your queries, your questions in the comment section of our YouTube channel, that is NCRT Official. So it's around 5 p.m. on your watch, and as you all know that regularly from 5 till 5:30 we have our special sessions of Sahyog, where we try to provide guidance for mental well-being and psychosocial support to all the students and viewers watching our programs out there. So here we come up with certain interesting and important topics for all of you. We will be introducing the topic and the experts, but before that, here is an important piece of information regarding G20 presidency for all of you. We are proud of the fact that India assumed the G20 presidency and will convene the G20 Leaders Summit for the first time in the country in this year. That's 2023. The nation is deeply committed to democracy and multilateralism. India's G20 presidency is a watershed moment in her history, as it seeks to play a very important role by finding global pragmatic solutions for the well-being of everyone, and in doing so, manifesting the true spirit of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, or should I say, the world as one family. So let's get back to our conversation for Sahyog, and today we are going to discuss an important concept, that is practicing mindfulness for better focus. Now, before practicing mindfulness, we need to understand what mindfulness is all about and how it can enhance our focus. So, providing us more insights into the conversation, we have with us Ms. Meenakshi PK ma'am from RIE Mysuru NCRT. Namaskar ma'am.
Namaste, ma.
We
Namaste.
welcome you in the conversation. We are also joined by practicing counselor Ms. Anamika Singh. Namaskar ma'am, we welcome you in the conversation.
Namaskar. Thank you.
Viewers in this live session, if you have any of the queries, you all know the different mediums through which you can connect with us. Besides, if you are watching this particular live telecast of NCRT through eVidya channel 6 to 12, then here is a contact number that is flashing on your television screens. So, in case of doubts, feel free to connect with us at 8800440559, and the specific mail ID for Sahyog is again right there on your screens. It is sahyog.ncrt@ciet.nic.in. So let's begin the conversation practicing mindfulness for better focus. So what mindfulness is all about and what all it incorporates. Providing us more details into that, we have with us Meenakshi ma'am.
Yes, ma. Yeah. I will start my presentation with one small question. That is, when you are doing a similar or a familiar or repeated task, for example, when you are driving a car, or maybe any vacuum you are cleaning your room or something else, at the time, after some time, your mind of thinking will be gone on some other task, right? Is it happening for everyone? Even me also, I have faced this kind of a situation. At the time, what we will do now, our mind and thinking process is not correlating with our what work we are doing, right? So that kind of a mental state we will call it as a pilot mode mind thinking state. That time, how we are in the pilot and all the people are the pilot are doing no at the time of driving the some car that time. So the same way, automatically our brain will go to some thinking relevant, unuseful, or maybe unrelevant thinking also will happen now. So that kind of a thing will be disturb our doing that current activity. So autopilot, that thinking state is a totally opposite of that our topic, that is a mindfulness. So the mindfulness is nothing but it is connecting our mind and thinking process and everything, all the thing to current situation. So based on that small introduction, I am starting the defining what is meant by the mindfulness. The mindfulness is a state of active and non-judgmental attention to the present moment. Why we are giving the non-judgmental attention means without any thinking, without making a plan for another that is unrelevant to your present moment, no, that kind of a state is we will call as a active and non-judgmental attention to the present moment. It means mindfulness, it involves intentionally focus on wants awareness on your present experience. That is what we are doing now. So the same way we have to concentrate on our thoughts, that including our thinking and feeling, bodily sensation and the surrounding environment without getting caught up or reacting to them. So that kind of a thing is involved in the mindfulness. It often involves the doing the meditation. The same thing, meditation time we will not thinking about that anything else, right? Like that, the same way the mindfulness is often involved the meditation or some specific exercise that cultivate this present moment awareness, is giving the more importance for what is your present activity, what is your present activity, that is our experience now you are doing, no, that is giving the more important, that making awareness about the present moment aware, that is promote a non-reactive and accepting attitude towards one's own experience. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much for apprising us with the meaning of mindfulness and how we all can practice, and what are the different benefits that are associated with practicing mindfulness.
Yes, ma'am, sure. So in the same slide, I'm explaining in detail about what is meant by mindfulness benefits in this slide. So not only the practicing mindfulness is giving the importance for only for mental well-being, even giving it's for emotional well-being, even the physical well-being also. The first benefit I'm going to stress here, that is the stress reduction. Automatically, while we are doing some other work, automatically our brain will start to think what will happen in the next, what will be the upcoming event. So automatically our brain, so that kind of a thinking always is giving the stress to all the people. Even for examination time, the school children, they will think about what I will do for the mathematics examination. I'm not revised these many chapters, all the thing it will come. So if you are practicing the mindfulness properly, automatically your stress will be the reduced. So next, the second benefit is improved focus and attention. Yes, it's giving the importance for what you are doing now, that is the current situation. Based on that, it's giving the importance for attention span and cognitive control. It improves the ability to sustain your thinking and feeling everything here. Moreover, the third benefit is emotional regulation. Automatically, I thought that it's reducing the stress, so automatically our emotional quotient, that is the EQ, will be increased. See here, the awareness of emotion, the mindfulness giving the awareness of your emotion and allowing the individual to observe and understand their feelings without being overwhelmed with them. That is a balancing your emotion is mindful practices they are giving. It helps to develop the skill to respond to your emotion in a more balanced manner. So the next benefit is enhanced self-awareness. Yes, the mindfulness practice giving the more importance for the self-awareness. What is your work doing? What you have to do for this work? That's giving the attention to the thought. And next, the benefit is increased resilience. Automatically, we know that what is meant by resilience is nothing but its ability to bounce back from the setbacks. Suppose you have any challenged situation you are facing, based on that you have to come back that situation. So based on that, the mindful practices help to increase the resilience also. Next, overall, all the emotional and mental well-being is improvements. Overall well-being will be improved. That is the associated high level of overall mental well-being and life satisfaction also will be improved. It's make you people as a positive outlook. Yeah, I feel so good. I will feel happy and everything. So automatically our esteem also will be increased in the sense of with the help of mindfulness practice.
And also we would like to, yes.
Yes, some more benefits also I mentioned here. Better relationship with your friends or your neighbors or whatever may be. Maybe sometimes it may be helpful for relationship also, it will help. For example, it will help to create empathy, compassion, deep listening skill also will be developed, and also it will be helpful for physical health benefits. Automatically the mental emotionally stable means our physical health also will be good benefit, because our stresses will be reduced and it will be helpful for reduce our blood pressure and sleeping quality also it will be reduced, and boost the immune system functioning and decrease the symptoms of the chronic pain. So all over that, Note that the benefit of mindfulness is often cumulative and it should be regular practice is a key to experience these positive effects. So overall, I'm telling that the mindful practices need for each and everyone, children and moreover the human being, right?
Thank you. Here we have understood the meaning of mindfulness and also the different benefits or the cumulative effect of mindfulness on our health, on our body. And proceeding ahead in the conversation, it's important to know about the different strategies or the different ways through which we all can practice mindfulness. And for that, we have with us our practicing counselor, Anamika Madam.
Yeah, thank you for your question. So now after beautifully explained by Meenakshi ma'am what is mindfulness and what are the benefits of it, the aspect that comes next is how do we practice this and why do we say that we have to practice mindfulness. So being mindfulness takes practice to decide to be fully present in each moment as it unfolds without being judgmental about it. It sounds very simple to us, so it's actually easy. If you make your mind, you can focus on one thing at a time without being judgmental about it. But when it comes to practicing it, it's not as easy as it sounds. That's why it requires practice. So when an individual has to practice mindfulness, for example, if you just have to concentrate on your breath, you may be able to do it for a few seconds. After that, your mind starts to wander. It's not wrong if you are practicing it like that. You being able to notice that your mind is wandering somewhere else itself is mindfulness. So as soon as you realize that you're not paying attention, that also is referred to as mindfulness. So now how do I do it? An example for this could be meditation, like ma'am has already pointed out. So you need to choose a particular object on which you will be concentrating. So for example, you can choose your own breath because that is something that you will always have with you even when you are anywhere else also, away from home or while traveling. So now when you focus on your breath, you breathe in, you breathe out, you realize that you're breathing in, you're breathing out. That whole process, when you think about it, it becomes much more relevant to you and it increases your concentration and focus. That is what mindfulness means, and that is why we need to practice it.
And also, ma'am, we would like to know more from you how practicing mindfulness can lead a good way in our lives and also at the same time enhancing the focus of all our youngsters watching this program, how it can have the things in our favor.
Yeah, so now coming to the important aspects of what are the various ways in which our students can practice mindfulness. One of the examples we can consider here is going for a walk. So when you go for a walk, you can look for 5 different things, like 5 things that you can see while you're walking, then 4 things which you can feel. So you need to make a list of these things. Then 3 things that you can hear, for example, a bird singing or a particular dog barking or a cat moving around. So certain sounds that we hear while we are going for a walk. Then things that you can smell, things that you can taste. So when you are walking and you are being mindful about it, that is what becomes important here. Another activity could be to think of a balloon, like you're sitting on a chair and you can imagine that you're in an open field holding a lot of balloons with you. Then one by one you can release those balloons, feeling like one by one you're releasing your anxieties, your stresses. So when that is happening and you're imagining that whole scenario, that also can be one of the activities. And after each of these activities, you need to feel as to what it led to. How do you feel differently from when you started the activity and when you are coming to an end to it? So another group activity that you can try with your friends is when you are sitting in a group, each of you can produce a rhythm. So this activity is called rhythms and sounds, keeping the rhythm. So one person will start by clapping. The next person can do like a ticking with their fingers. So the next person has to add one more rhythm. So each of you have to repeat this whole thing. So here the mindful activity is you being able to remember what was the last rhythm, what is being added. So until one person gets it wrong, you keep moving. So this also becomes a very nice activity that you can practice. So coming to specifically among our students, how it will increase our focus in this world. So now that we see that this world is very fast paced, it's technology driven, and there is so much that is going on already. And there's a lot of stress that our students are facing with respect to academic pressure and even their emotional life and the changes in their body. So when this is happening, to be mindful is one of the ways through which you can acknowledge your feelings, your thoughts, and be present in the moment. That will help you to focus better and reduce the stresses in your life. So certain ways through which you can do is reducing distractions. So when we are mindful about things, mindful about our surroundings, we are also mindful about our distractions. So when you acknowledge what your distractions are, you are able to manage them. Like you can reduce your use of social media, meaning or leading to focused study. You can focus on your academics more. In the same way, mindfulness enhances your concentration. It also helps in emotional regulation, like Meenakshi ma'am has pointed out. It will also lead to enhanced memory and learning process. So when you are engrossed and you are feeling what is happening in the present, you are involved in the learning process throughout, and you are like mindful about it, that will help you academically a lot to achieve better. So, few activities which you can inculcate in your daily routine is mindful breathing. You can do it for a minute. You can just breathe in and breathe out and just go be mindful about it, that I'm breathing in now, I'm breathing out now. Even when you are eating, you can practice mindful eating. You need not use a system or you need not watch videos. You can just look at the food and try munching on the food and feel the whole taste of it. Then you can take mindful breaks between your studies, which will enhance your concentration and leave you feeling refreshed. Then mindful listening. Being a good listener is a very important aspect to be able to perform well in life in general and also in your academics. So you should be a mindful listener, listen to what the other person is saying, try to understand their perspective and work on it. So here are a few activities that we can do together. The first one is called as shark fin. So you just have to move your hand up like this in the shape of a shark's fin and then bring it down. As you take it up, you breathe in. As you bring it down, you breathe out. So try to do this 7 times and notice how you feel. Another activity which you can practice is you can lie down on a sofa or a bed and you can keep your soft toy on your stomach. So each time you breathe in and you breathe out, you can see the toy rising and sinking. So when you practice this, you try to be mindful and notice how the toy is going up and coming down. With this, you can feel the weight of the toy on you and you can be mindful about your own breathing. So this will also make you feel relaxed each day when you go for sleep. Before bed, if you practice this will lead to a better concentration and better focus for you. The last one that is very simple activity here is this you can do anywhere, even when you are traveling. You just have to take your palm and you have to trace your fingers. So whenever you go up, you have to breathe in. When you go down, you breathe out. So this is a very simple activity that you can practice. And after you practice it for a few minutes, you see how you feel. So this way we can feel much more relaxed, so much better, and also like any movement whenever you're feeling anxiety or you are accounted or you come across a situation that is unrelated to you or it is causing stress to you, just take a moment, take a deep breath, try to see what is happening, be present. That will help you to be mindful. You can look at this illustration. Mindfulness basically means that you try to notice what is happening right then and there. You are present in the moment, you're trying to acknowledge whatever is happening around you, you're trying to see what are your experiences, you're aware of your body, you're aware about your feelings. So this is what becomes important for us as students and also for as teachers, that we are mindful about the practices that we have. This will help you in your academics. So please be mindful about how you practice things every day and incorporate a few minutes of mindfulness exercises. For example, the activities that I have shown you. I hope this helps you. Thank you.
Of course, and these were certain interesting strategies that have been mentioned by you, and I believe that they'll just take like 2 to 3 minutes of our day, and once we try doing that, it will make a huge impact on our lives, because being present in the very moment where you are it has the potential to create an impact and a positive effect in our lives. So thank you so much to both the speakers who have been a part of this conversation. Thank you, Meenakshi ma'am, and thank you,
Thank
Anamika ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you to all the viewers who have connected with NCRT for this particular live interactive session of Sahyog, where we were discussing about mindfulness, its benefits, how we can practice mindfulness, and at the same time, with the help of mindfulness, how we can be more focused on our goals. I hope the concept is clear to you and you'll all try strategizing it in your daily lives. And viewers, before concluding this particular Sahyog session, here is an important piece of information for all of you regarding the availability of NCRT textbooks. The information is also flashing as a ticker on your screens. NCRT textbooks for the academic year 2023 to 2024, they are available all across the country. And these textbooks may be purchased directly from NCRT sales counters that are currently located at New Delhi, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Kolkata and Guwahati. Also, viewers, the sales counters will be functional on all the weekdays, including gazetted holidays. That also includes Saturdays and Sundays, and the timings would be 9:30 am in the morning till 6 pm in the evenings. If you would like to place an order online for NCRT textbooks, then it can be done through the website link that is flashing on your screens, and I am repeating it. It's a www.ncrtbooks.ncrt.gov.in, and you will be able to receive all the books that you placed an order at your doorstep with no extra delivery charges. In case if you would like to download the PDF or the soft copy version of NCRT textbooks, then it can be done through the Diksha platform, ePathshala website and our mobile application. So to explore more about authorized vendors, feel free to explore and visit the website of NCRT, that would be www.ncrt.nic.in. Once again, thanking all of you for being a part of this particular session, and right from 8 am in the morning we keep on conducting our live sessions, and we have so many experts joining with us and also so many viewers keep on connecting with us. Thank you to everyone for being the part of these sessions today and forever, of course, and keep watching eVidya channels and take very good care of yourself. Namaskar.